What up, tech fans? Everyone knows that right now you can't get your hands on a video card. But guess what? Peripherals and other things are booming. So let's talk tech. Did you just build yourself a brand new PC? Or did you just upgrade your old PC but find you're in need of a Windows 10 key? If that's the case, your CD key has you covered. And buying, it's never been easier. All you do is go to the Your CD Key website, find the Windows software that you want to buy, put it into your cart, enter the code TOT20, apply the code, save yourself some extra money, and as soon as you complete your purchase, the Windows 10 key will be in your inbox. There's no problems, it's really easy, and all keys are guaranteed to work, so you don't have to worry about losing your money, and you'll have a valid Windows 10 key to get your unit up and running. Video cards lately, because of everything that's going on, I mean, let's just face it, there are tons of problems. You shouldn't even really be considering buying a video card right now unless you want to spend a lot of money or you just happen to get lucky and win the lottery at Newegg or something else, because it's really hard to get video cards. But check this out. Everything else surrounding your PC is cheap right now. I mean, price gouging has gotten insane with video cards. It's the same thing even with guitar strings I play. I mentioned this in another video. Guitar strings used to be like $10 a pair. Now they're $45 a pair for freaking guitar strings. Come on. So gouging's everywhere. But one thing that I'm noticing, and it seems to be trending, is that peripheral stuff like keyboards, mice, case, power supplies, all these other items for your PC are still relatively dirt cheap. So I would really jump in while the getting is good on these other products. I mean, I have seen power supplies on EVGA's website for so cheap, it's just unbelievable. All over eBay, you can find keyboards and mice for cheap. Even on Newegg, you can. Everywhere, all of these other peripheral parts aren't being gouged. Keyboards that were $109 before the pandemic, guess what? They're probably $89 now. So why people, get all crazy about getting a video card? Okay, sure, you can't really upgrade your video card, but everyone knows that the rest of your system most of the time still needs upgrades. I mean, I don't know about you, but when I buy a PC, usually outright, I usually get it with what I really think I need at the moment. But later down the road, I might change my mind and say, well, wow, it'd be really nice to have a faster boot SSD drive. More memory would be great. A new case might be great, or a new power supply, or hey, maybe your computer just looks like crap and it's full of dust and it's just really just a sick, ugly little frickin' beast of a computer. You're going, ooh, yucky. Ah. So if your computer makes you go, ooh, yucky, ah, it's time to probably change that case and fix your computer. By the way, kind of a little bit off topic. You should never really set your computer on the floor ever if possible. This is a lesson I've learned, because if you put your computer on the floor, all the dust in the room settles usually on your floor. That's where it finally settles at. And your power supply and the fans will pick that dust up, suck it into your computer, and you'll look inside your computer and be like, oh my God, what in the f just happened? My computer's just full of dust. And if it's full of dust, that means that the fans aren't moving correctly. They're being slowed down by buildup on the fans. That means the airflow going through your computer is still not going to be the best that it can be. So even though it's a little bit off topic, always make sure that you clean out your computer and make it as clean as possible so that you get the absolute best airflow. This can be done by little spray cans, or by, I prefer best is to go get a little pump, and then you have that pump fill up with air, then the pneumatic hose, just blow that thing right out, and that works absolutely great. But back to the topic at hand. Lately, I've been seeing so many deals on keyboards, mice, and peripherals that it's really an up for grab market. So right now, you should probably just, unless you absolutely positively have to have a video card upgrade, I would really not even think about that aspect of the computer at the moment, really. I mean, especially with the new rumors that are coming about, about the new 3080 Ti and the 3070 Ti and all these rumors and $2,500 supposed price tags on the, excuse me, did I say 1080? Excuse me, in 3080. living in the past, you know, getting the old brains going, brain fart. Get back in track. 3080 Ti, 3070 Ti. The 3080 Ti, people have been saying it's gonna be $2,500. So, I mean, and if it's $25 hitting the market, that means eBay price is gonna be like what? 3-4 grand? I know people have sold many of the 3090s for $4,000 to $5,000 on eBay. I've seen the sales, it's crazy. In another video, I talked to you guys about the price of the day where it was $3,850. $3,850 for a 3090 card. Lots of you guys replied and said, wow, it's more money than I spent on my first car. So why even waste your time doing that right now? I mean, we all know the video card market is a shoddy, f***ed up place right now. So unless you absolutely, positively, absolutely have to have a video card, I would avoid that shite like it's the frickin' Black Plague coming at you like the wind. I'd be like, get the f back! That's how I'd be. Maybe you do it a little different. Maybe you run faster. Who knows? But I would avoid that with the plague. Buying peripherals right now, though, is a gold mine for the PC user. So take advantage of it. Don't be left out in the cold, because eventually, honestly, probably either the prices are gonna go back to their normal or they're gonna go up. And right now, prices are down everywhere. Trust me, I'll put some links down below to where I see a couple of cool deals on Newegg and a couple of links to some things on Amazon. But like I said, there are so many deals right now, it's just nuts. So if you've been thinking about upgrading other aspects of your PC, like your memory or anything else in your computer, the only other parts that seem to be kind of like extinct like the dinosaur are some of the new Ryzen 5900, 100X CPUs. It seems like people can't find those. I've heard a lot of comments where people are like, oh, I can't get those. So, maybe right now might not be the best time to actually upgrade your CPU or your GPU, but hey, there's a bunch of other parts in your computer. And if you have right now, if you're still running a standard mechanical hard drive as your boot drive, get the fuck out of here. It's seriously time to upgrade. If you're running Windows 10, you play games, you've got 8 gigabytes of RAM, motherfucker, it is time for you to upgrade to 16. You know what I'm saying? If you've got a system and the whole system requirements are like 650 watts and you're running a 500 watt power supply, you're rolling the dice that eventually that thing might just blow up or damage the rest of their parts in your system, so you should upgrade that as well. Now, I know that Steve Burke has said in his videos, don't waste your money on big power supplies. There is some truth in that, but I'm a little bit of a different opinion. I feel that if your system needs 500 watts of power, then you should have a power supply that's at least 650 or higher to power that. Now, you don't need a 1200 watt power supply. No, hells no, you don't need that. But if your system's sucking up 500 watts of power and you have a 500 watt power supply, you're really pushing that power supply to its maximum. I like to have a little bit of headroom in my power supply so that, just in case something happens, I got that extra power in there. I don't know if Burke disagrees with that or not. I don't think he watches my videos. Heck, I barely watch anybody else's videos. We're all like on island in this PC world, which is really strange. Mac guys all work together. PC guys, we're like a bunch of islands. We never really work together. Sometimes you'll see it, but rarely. You'll see the Mac guys working all together. It's been something on a personal level, I want to let you guys know, that I find very hurtful, because I'd like to work with other YouTubers and I'd like to collaborate with them and do stuff, but people just don't really want to. And when they want to, it's usually always they're trying to get bigger. So let's just say this, if I'm Elric, you guys know me, I've got 550,000 subscribers. What they mean, I don't think it means jack shit anymore. But a lot of times what guys will do is they'll go try to get with a guy who's a site who's got 10 million views and bop with him. The guy with 10 million views is like, I don't want to help you out whatsoever. You know what I mean? So you run into that a lot too. But again, that's kind of off topic. The main focus that I want to let you guys know though is right now, all of the other parts for your PC, all your components, your peripherals are all cheaper than hell. So why not jump on the bandwagon right now, buy these parts up, get yourself a killer keyboard. I mean, I've seen keyboard prices for so low for some of these killer mechanical keyboards that'll blow your mind. You remember when they first came out, they're like $249, $179. These are selling for 60 bucks. It's a no-brainer, come on. Buy the peripherals. Forget those video cards. Even forget the CPUs unless you're just, moving up to an i5. I think there's a lot of i5 Intel CPUs, and I think there's a lot of the, 3000 series, like, 3900 and stuff of the Ryzen CPUs. So there are a lot of stuff out there to upgrade for people who have lower end systems. The higher end tier of stuff right now is a little bit harder because, like I said, some of the really super high end CPUs are very rare right now. But the other stuff is there in abundance. So if you've got something in abundance and the price is right, buy it now. I mean, when people buy stocks in the stock market, they don't usually tend to buy stocks when they're at their highest price. They usually buy stocks when they're at their lowest price and then hope they rise up. So when it comes to buying parts for your PC, why not buy the stuff that's affordable right now and forego buying any of the other crap that's out there right now that you really, can't afford or is gonna cost you twice what it should be. I'm gonna tell you straight up right now, there's no way in God's green fracking earth that I'm paying somebody 3 or 4 times the price, the face value MSRP for a video card. It's just not happening. And none of you should either. You really shouldn't. People are doing it, I know, because people want to get the cards to mine and it's happening. But if you're a gamer and you definitely aren't doing mining, there's no reason for this stuff right now. Wait till this is over. We all know how this mining stuff goes. It comes, it hits the market, it totally fucks up the market all the way for a while. The cards become scarce, and then all of a sudden that market drops off and then all those cards are being sold on eBay for dirt cheap. We've seen it happen before with the 580 series cards. They were going for $500. The mining died, they were $129. So be smart and really be smart with your money, because face it, you worked for your money. Unless somebody just happened to give it to you, you were born rich. I know I wasn't. So if you're a person who works for your money, spend your money smart. Buy the stuff that's affordable now and wait on the stuff that's not affordable. I mean, PC gaming is booming. It's bigger than it's ever been. So being a PC gamer, it's a great time in some ways to be a PC gamer. I mean, there are tons of games, lots of stuff going on, lots of people to play with. So, it's a crazy place, but it can be a really fun place. So don't waste your money. Don't spend foolishly. Forego buying stuff that's just too pricey or just too stupidly priced to even be realistic, and buy what you can now. So buy everything else. That's my advice. So peace out. I'm Elric. Thanks for watching. Hey, if you guys like my videos, I'd appreciate if you like, share, and subscribe. And if you're subscribed, make sure you turn that notification bell up on top. That will let you know that I'm making videos. Also, if you want to support the channel and you don't have a single dollar, I have a link down below to Amazon Prime. You can try it for 30 days. There's lots of killer shows like The Boys that are on there. So like probably the craziest superhero show you will ever watch. Trust me. If you can watch an episode of The Boys, you're going to go, that was crazy. Because they be killing some of the frackers, they be kicking some butt, crushing heads, lots of blood, lots of craziness, and you can do it for free with my link down below. And if you've got a single dollar, you can support me on Patreon, and I got those links down below. So check out the links down below. Those Windows keys are always 100% legit. I guarantee it. The company guarantees it, and hundreds of thousands of people have bought them. So peace out. We'll see you guys back here on the channel because, we know new video cards are, right around the corner.